Yo, so I just finished a really big meal, so this is my evening cardio. And it's when you do cardio, it's just so much more fun. So I'll go out here and talk with you guys about interesting topics that will hopefully learn something new. I would never go and run on a treadmill. That would feel like I'm throwing my life away. So today's topic is not going to be about scootering. It's going to be about building a great body or an aesthetic physique, as the title reads. So yeah, I will try to keep this as simple as I can, because let's just be honest there is not so much to it, and there are a few fundamental things that you gotta know, and the basics can take you very far when it comes to building a great body. Solen är inte jättebra. Okay, so here's what it all comes down to. That is getting to a low body fat and getting really strong on some key movements that I will talk about really soon. But the body fat part will be the most difficult, and I say that because most people will not track their calories, and that makes it a hell of a lot harder to do this intuitively. But it can be done. I have done it with great success. But getting to a low body fat is all about eating the right amount of calories. I'm not really going to discuss the TDE thing today. But if you want to know how many calories your body approximately burns, then go on Google and search TDE calculator, and then just play with your parameters a little bit. But some general advice here: if you're skinny, add a big meal every single day. It should be around 500 to 700 calories. I think that's gonna put you in the right amount that you need. And if you are a bit overweight, then the easiest way, in my opinion, to lose weight is to do intermittent fasting. So basically, you're going to eat for 8 hours and fast 16 hours. Okay, but that makes it really easy and enjoyable to lose weight. But in the long run, the best way is to start counting your calories. It really helped me out, because I used to be pretty skinny, and I ate that extra meal, but I still ended up like going back and forth all the time. Like my weight always fluctuated a lot. So got tired of that, and I started cutting my calories, and I never had this problem again. And if you have built a great body and you want to get bigger, then you gotta up the calories. Otherwise, like, you're not going to be able to build that much muscle, because you can't build muscle out of nothing. Now, the exercises you want to get really strong on, it's going to be the overhead press. So you can choose whatever variation you like. You can do with the barbell. You can do it with dumbbells. You can do single arm, which is my favorite. You can do it with logs. You can do it with a Swiss bar. Doesn't really matter, as long as you're pressing stuff over your head, it's all good. Second one is going to be pull-ups, weighted pull-ups. So those are amazing for building the back and specifically the upper back. Really good exercise. It's also going to build your arms. Really good. And again, the variation doesn't really play that much role. I prefer the one with a grip like this. Get a little bit more bicep involvement, which I like. Right, next one is going to be the weighted dips. I think they are the best way to bring up your chest. It's an amazing exercise. I don't really know why so many people choose to do the bench press instead of the weighted dip, because let's just be honest, the weighted dip produces a better chest. And if your goal is to build a big bench press, you can do that off weighted dips and over presses. So just don't worry too much about it. Just get the movement pattern down, and it's all good. Just get brutally strong on those weighted dips. It's too windy here. Jesus. It's always windy when I go out to film. It's insane. All right. Then I'm gonna say that the deadlift is really good. I think it brings up your posterior chain. So your hamstrings, even your quads are gonna grow a little bit. your glutes get bigger. Like you're just a great mass builder overall. It will makes you stronger at all lifts that I mentioned earlier. And then the last lift is going to be the band face pull. Okay, you don't necessarily need to get like brutally strong on those, but try to increase the volume, so the sets and reps that you do over time, because that's one way to gain muscle as well. I really think this is a great exercise for injury prevention, because it works the rotator cuff, it hits your posterior delts and traps, a bit other back musculature. So those are really good. You can do them at home too. Alright, so now what are the strength standards? Okay, so I think for the overhead press, I say with a barbell, I want you to do 80 kilos for 3 to 5 reps. And if you to do the single arm press, I'd say 40 kilos, or I think 35 to 40 kilos for the same reps, like 5 reps. That would be really good. If you can do 90 pounds for 5 reps, that's very strong. That's like back in the days, like that, to do only 1 rep with that exercise with 90 pounds, then you are a beast. And with the pull up, so I want you to do a full dead hang, so stretch your arm, like lock your arm out, so no half repping. I think if you can get to like 120, 125 kilos total weight, so your body plus the added weight, 125 kilos for 5 reps. You're gonna see amazing back gains if you can do that. Also, your arms are gonna be really big. So that's like a really good standard. I've actually seen very few people get to there for 5 reps. Now the weighted dip is a little bit tricky, because some people have issues with their individual anthropometry, so they will get like sternum pain from them. And I think if you get sternum pain from dips, or if you have been doing them for a long time and the pain doesn't go away, then I think you should switch to bench press. So you should do close grip bench instead, because it's really not worth risking injury when you're gonna build this amazing body. Because having a torn sternum, it's not gonna look pretty. But for the weighted dip, I think the standard is going to be anywhere between 130 kilos to 150 kilos for 5 reps. Yeah, total weight. So your body weight plus the added weight. If you can do it for 5 reps, you're gonna have amazing pecs. They're gonna look really good. Right now the deadlift, I'd say if you can get to 400, no, not pounds. If you can get to 200 kilos for 5 reps, that is very good. That is like, you're gonna see that your whole posterior chain is gonna be thickened up if you can get to that level of strength. And like with the deadlifts, a really good tip to increase strength on them is not to treat it like an ego lift. Like when you're gonna do deadlift, don't just max out on them. Do some, do a little bit more volume work. A great recommendation, if you're a bit more advanced, you can try 10 sets of 3. It works really well with the deadlift. Okay, so how you can get to this level of strength, I'm not really gonna discuss that in this video. It's for another topic. But go on YouTube and learn a little bit more about lifting. Some great channels that I can recommend that are hopefully natural people. It's gonna be Omar Isaf, Alpha Destiny, Kino Body, and I also think that if you're looking for advice, you could take a look at Jason Blaha's videos too. And you're gonna see that our strength standards are pretty much the same too. Because when I reached those standards, that's when I really saw the gains popping. So, and last tip is try to take the training and nutrition seriously, because the more serious you take it, the faster you will get to your goal. Okay, non-negotiable. Okay, like if you're really serious about your training, you go in and get your calories, you get your protein in, man, you're gonna see rapid results. You're gonna see continual muscle growth. Okay, so that is a very solid tip. Alright, but that's it for this video. I think my next video is going to be about scootering. But please comment down below what you want to see in the next vid. If it should be scootering or lifting. Because yeah, I can discuss both. Alright, see you soon.